Okay, good morning. Ready to manifest. Welcome to Team Alchemy's weekly Zoom. And we're about to hear from Stephanie in a second because her team really manifested some points. 15,000, almost 16,000 in the green. We want to hear from you, Stephanie, and like what happened this month. And we'll get into some tips for manifesting in a little bit. So, Steph, take it away, my blue diamond.
I am just so proud of each and every member of my team, and the newest Bev. This this really is personal development with a compensation plan, and I feel blessed that I have a team that really allows me to go super deep in terms of helping them elevate. And so that's what we did all month long, and that's what we've been doing for many months now. And so it was just, it was our time. It was our time to rise, really. Is Zaya here? Because I could cry. I am so happy. I am just so, so happy for you, Zaya, that you
Thank
achieved
you.
her. Yeah, I really just want to celebrate you, woman. We've been walking hand in hand for many years together through, I am crying. Yeah, we've been through a lot together as friends, as colleagues, as mentor, and teammates. And you've really been doing the work. You have really been doing the work on yourself. This is a clear case of the needed personal development to elevate in life and within this company. And so I'm so proud of you, Zaya. You have been showing up in impeccable ways, doing all the things, doing your live, submitting your widen your reach, showing up on the Zooms when you can, when you're not working, and really, bringing me connect calls and, all the things, right? Like you've just been doing everything. And so please take it away, woman. How does it feel?
Oh my God. It's like the biggest breakthrough, I swear, because it's been 6 years and I was like, why can't I? And that's why I started really doing the spiritual work even more, because something is holding me back. And it was such an incredible ride. It just was like, it was like making the decision. I was like, I'm going through my list of customers and I'm going to talk to each person. And there was that thing about asking people to do me a favor. Would you help me? I'm running for this new rank and I'd appreciate it if you support me. Here's some new, we have these great new products and, I get to support you. And then you said to me, sweeten the deal, because it was getting closer. And it was like, you know, ask them if you can give them a massage, or if you can pay for their shipping fees. I was like, okay. And I did that for some people that I could do. And it was like, it just didn't matter how much they ordered. It was like everything, any little thing. And, people stepped up. And it was like that last year, you were like 120 points. I was like, oh my God. And, I called Mark and we went through what he could order and did exactly 120 points. It was just like, yay! But I totally also stood in that whole every day. I was like, I'm diamond, I'm diamond. It's like the whole believing, I'm visioning, I can feel it because I could feel it. I was like, oh my God, finally. And it was like, holy shit. We did it. I did it. And it was amazing. And I'm like, oh my God, now I got to go and do that again. But, it was the thing of, everybody always said, never give up, never give up, never give up. And I believe in the products and the company and the community and everything so much. And it was like that last piece, I think, was myself. And you always, it's like when you quit, sometimes it's right before you are going to get something. And then the angel numbers 111, 111, they just kept coming up every day. It was on my the time, it was on my messages, it was everywhere. And that was like, manifestation is happening now and it's going to happen quick. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep believing and keep visioning and keep seeing it. And all of our Zooms were just so right on just recently. They were just so right on. And then I got that little message from Sarah that was like, you're so close. And it reminded me of when I went to first convention and we talked to her. So, yeah, it's an amazing ride. And it's like, okay, keep that momentum now and just keep going for it. And thank you so much, Stephanie, for, like you said, it's been years and years that, I followed you and, you've given me the tough love and I've cried and, and the team has been great. It's like watching everyone. So I'm going to shut up now because, but unwavering trust is also something I've been working on. So yeah, it feels incredible. Thank you, everybody.
My
You're
God.
so welcome.
So awesome. I'm so happy for you, Zai. I feel teary-eyed too.
I know.
It's a
Thank you,
huge
Rachel.
breakthrough. Yeah, every single rank I've ever had in this company, it's always been a breakthrough. It's always been like I had a personal, emotional, mental breakthrough that got me to the next level. And it is really, really true that mindset is what gets us through the ranks. It's our mindset that changes every single next step. And I'd love to take, unless you want to say anything else, Stephanie, before I hop on to the next
Well,
incarnation.
I just want to, yeah, I mean, the relationship that we have, Zaya, and your ability to like lean into me and like receive my coaching, like that is paramount. It was like 3 days ago, I think, and she was like 700 points to get to director. I'm like, okay. Because I know her rhythms. I know how things come in. I'm like, okay, we need to see some massive action. So what does massive action look like for you? And what are you willing to do, basically? And I just gave her a few things that I thought might help. And, of those things, do you want to just talk a little bit about what you did do to get you over the hump? What did you do based on the coaching that I gave you 3 days ago?
I'm sure I really set aside the time and I just made the decision to call people, to go to people that there's people on my list that I hadn't talked to in years, that haven't bought anything in years, and I just went down that list. And then there were I met somebody walking their dog in front of the house the other day. I went to someone else who's a possible prospect, but I really went down that customer list and just reached out to everyone that I possibly could. And I just kept on it. Sometimes I would like not even be eating, and I'd just be standing there typing away, copy my thing. How can I change this? How can I work it? And, and I guess my friend has said to me, she said, your energy is different too. And it's just people responded, but I really dedicated the time more than I ever have, and doing the widen your reaches too. I was just like, even if I didn't want to, it's like, okay, I'm doing it, and I interviewed a couple of people and I just really, really more than ever went for it. Yeah. Because I could see it, I could feel it. I was like, I know I can do this. I know I can do it. I'm doing it.
That's so epic. Thank you for sharing your process. And
Thank you.
It leads me to so many things that I want to talk about. And I only have a short period of time because I have to hop off at 9:15 because I have this workshop that Bethany and I are both in. So there's a few things you mentioned. One is action, but another one was energy. And so we're gonna talk about both of these things because one of the things, obviously, the massive action. I mean, like just doing this, the fact that the company decided to give us these widen your reach points at the end of the month. I mean, Naomi's new person, Alexandra, had. She's brand new. We're just like, you've got to do 10 videos by Friday, and there can be this feel of like, oh, I have to do 10 videos so I get the points. But that's actually not why we're doing the 10 videos. Doing those videos to get the points, the reason they're giving us the points is because they know that this is incentivizing us to actually do the thing that's going to make us money, right? When we do videos, people get excited and people go, oh, this is what you have. Oh, this is what you're doing. Otherwise, they can't find us. And Naomi's new brand partner, Alexandra, who's working right now, she had 27 people reach out to her. She just did reels for the first time in the last week, and she had like 27 people reach out to her about what she's doing, based on all these lives that she was doing. And so she has her launch Zoom today with 27 people interested. So, this massive action is for you, okay? It's not for the points, even though the points are fun. It really is just a way to kind of nudge you to do the thing. And so then the other thing is that I want to talk about energy, because everything is made of energy. Every single aspect of our lives is made of energy, even these clothes I'm wearing, right? We all know that energy is really what everything is vibrating at. If you really look closely into the molecules, if you go way deep into the cellular level and then the atomic level, you're going to see that there's space between everything. And that everything is actually a frequency, it's a wave, right? So when we talk about frequency, it's not like this new agey, like, oh, I'm like operating at this frequency. Like when you feel energy change in you, you said, Zaya, that people saw your energy change. That is the frequency shifting, and we attract, like attracts like, right? Our energy is going to attract similar energy. So if we're in like a negative heavy space, we're going to attract negative heavy conversations, heaviness everywhere, right? So it's up to us to find ways to raise our vibration, shift our frequency, change ourselves on a molecular level. And that is what's so interesting about our beliefs, right? So our beliefs are basically energized thoughts that have either, inspiration or doubt. Okay, they're not necessarily negative or positive, but they're going to be, there's going to be like a higher vibration or a lower vibration to our beliefs, to our thoughts, to the things that we're believing in our life. So the fact that you said, and that making this huge rank breakthrough this month, which is huge for you, that you said, well, I just started doing all the spiritual work. When I saw you doing that, I was like, ooh, Zaya's going to get to the next level. I can feel it. I knew you were going to have this next breakthrough, right? Because we can sit there all day long and go, I am diamond, I am diamond, I am diamond, I am diamond. And we can try to change it on the thought level. But there has to be something deeper that changes. We have to shift something on the deeper level. So what are our beliefs? What are our beliefs that allow us to go live? What are our beliefs that prevent us from going live? What are the beliefs that prevent us from doing the actions that we know will get us to the next level? What are those beliefs? We aren't always very conscious of those beliefs. Yeah, fear is present. There's fear and there's love. Okay, they're like the opposites. There's the energy of fear and there's the energy of love. Yes, thank you, Naomi. So I can't do it, right? These thoughts of I can't do it. And so, and then, sorry, oops, I'm trying to see. I don't know what to say. Okay, so we lean into these discomfort zones, these areas of discomfort. And how do we shift that so that we can get into the action that we want to get into? So let's not talk about action. Let's stay on the energetic level of recognizing. So where do these beliefs come from? So when we're operating in our beliefs, where are these beliefs coming from? Besides the emotion, where did they come from? Some kind of program.
Sometimes parents.
Thank you. Yes, Nancy. Yes. Parents, the past, right? They came from the past. We're often operating from our beliefs. So now if you were to write down the beliefs that your parents have, what were the beliefs that you're raised with? What did your mom believe? What did your father believe about life? What did your mom believe about life? What are the beliefs? Just go ahead and throw them in the chat. Some of the beliefs that came from your past. What did your father believe about life or about money? What did your mom believe about life or about money? Work hard. Okay, so this is really powerful. Some some of the beliefs, the work hard, it's like I can't do anything. Life will not be easy for me unless I work hard. Life will not come to me. Money will not come to me. These things will not come to me unless I work hard. Work hard and struggle. Financial success wasn't important. Always do your best at your job. Must work hard and struggle. There's a lot of that messaging, right? That in order to win, you have to work hard. And so how do we get to a place? Money is the root of all evil. Listen to your boss. Okay? So we've been programmed, right? You've been programmed to believe that the only way to get there is through hard, that we have to work hard. And then who's inspired by that? Like, okay, I gotta like work hard. That's like sort of forcing ourselves into something, right? Rather than coming from a place of like easefulness, and that it's possible to actually attract what I need, attract what is good for me, attract the things that are successful, attract my brand partners, attract these people, right? So we're coming from this place of effort, which is going to cause burnout. If we come from this place of like grinding and effort, then we're going to burn ourselves out. And then that excitement, that initial excitement is gone. And then it's not sustainable. Right? So what are the beliefs? They might even be hard to step into, but what are the opposite of all of these beliefs? Now, those beliefs were ingrained into you all through your childhood, right? So age 9, age 12, age 6, age 9, you've got a set of beliefs by age 9. By 16, they're rooted in. You're like, those beliefs are there. By 23, you're like living in those beliefs, operating your life from those beliefs. Okay, here comes some new beliefs. I attract abundance of being me, doing what I love. I create money easily and frequently. So the energy, work smarter, not harder. There you go. That's like attainable, right? Work smarter, not harder. What's smarter? What's easeful? I am worthy of all the blessings the universe has to offer. Follow what lights me up. Follow your passions. Okay. So shifting, the energy is shifting here. The energy is shifting. It's just stepping in. So sometimes we say things that we're not energized, right? We like try to force ourselves into a belief, like I am diamond, but there's the desire and the thought to get there, but maybe the energized feeling isn't there. Maybe there's like a gap there, and and that gap feels like there's this big huge realm of impossibility, right? So I don't know if any of you guys have seen my recent videos, but in my videos, I've been hanging out with Victoria Washington, who is a coach, and I watched her go from literally going bankrupt to having $1 million business in 3 years. She was bankrupt, and then she had her first she had a $40,000 month, and then she said, she was so tripped out by it, she was like crying. And then she was like, I want to, and then as she got comfortable with that, she talked to her coach, and she said, I want to play with the velocity of wealth and see if it's possible to manifest $140,000 in 3 days. And she did it. And so what happens is, like, we hear these stories and we feel these things, and it can like really charge our nervous system with like first excitement, and then that's just too much. Like our circuitry is like, that just feels like that can't be me, right? It's like too big to contain. There's like something about it that's hard to believe. There's something about it that's like not me, maybe that person, but not me. So I want to invite you to take a moment, and I want you to look into your future self. Okay, the highest version of you. Your highest human potential. The person who is doing things that you wouldn't even imagine. All right. There was a time where I couldn't even imagine bodybuilding, let alone being on stage, let alone winning a competition, letting alone being on the cover of a friggin' magazine. Like that was so like not even in my thoughts. So if I had done this exercise, 7 years ago, like it would have been hard for me to imagine, because your future self is not who you are now. Your future self does not have the thinking that you have now, does not have all of the different things in your life that you have now. Your future self has something that you can't even imagine. It is the seed of potential. It is the impossibility. It is actually the true limitless potential, right? When I say impossibility, we're changing that to the seed of potential lies in this moment. Anything can happen now. Anything. I have a million different things I could do right in this moment. I could go open this book on samadhi and start reading about transformation and like fill my head with that. I could go over here. I could open up a recipe book and then just go start cooking. I have the silence sign right here. I get to start meditating. I could go outside and start gardening. There's like every moment is filled with like unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities. And your future self is the activation of those possibilities and has done things that you have not even imagined, that you can't even think of. And so when you operate from the future self rather than the past self, now things are starting to open up. Now there is this possibility, this is other realm. And then you can actually bring and let that future self guide you now into that energy, into that higher vibration, into that higher frequency, right? Because we are all energy, like attracts like. And think about what is something that you want to manifest? Okay? Anything. What is something that feels like in the realm of possibility that I'm going to manifest that in a certain amount of days? Okay, what is something you would like to manifest this month or this week or today? Something tangible. $10,000 months, $10,000 months every month beginning in April. All right. $10,000 months every month beginning in April. Hit diamond. All right, there you go. Hitting diamonds. Re-diamond in April. Go to Diamond Club. All right. So you all have something ready to manifest this month, okay? You're seeing it. You're seeing like the future self. You're seeing the possibility. So what does it feel like to be a diamond? If you put on your diamond hat, what does a diamond wear? What does your diamond look like? What does your diamond feel like? Re-rank blue diamond. Build strong BPs, strong team. So one thing to manifest is like BPs this week who go fast start, right? Manifesting a BP, right? I'd like a BP this week who's going to hit the fast start. I'd like 2 BPs this week that are going to hit fast start. Diamonds do reels. All right. Diamonds work their stories. Thank you. Find more people to be in my business. Confidence, clear, so focused, fast start consultants. Confidence, clear, so focused. That's what a diamond feels like. Confident, clear, and focused. Diamonds do the company contest. How about diamonds interview people, do interview lives? So, who are you? If someone's like, what do you do for work? Who are you? What do you do? What are you? Who are you? What do you say to that? Diamonds have absolute energy in their posture and attitude. Okay, so you feel yourself stepping into this frequency. When Sarah asked me what it feels like to be crowned and what do crowns do, I started changing how I dressed. and I started putting makeup on, and I started like, and I got a new phone. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start acting like a crown. I'm just gonna start acting like a crown. And I didn't even know what that was, but I like literally started changing my style. I started dressing. I was more of a hippie. I was like, I mean, I'm still hippie dippy, but like I was way more hippie. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying that it was like in my mind, I had in my mind of like, I'm going to shift into this frequency of crown, right? And so what is that frequency of diamond in your mind, or green diamond, right? If you've already hit diamond, what's green diamond? What's blue diamond? What's red diamond frequency? What's black diamond frequency? Okay? It's like you're changing your vibration and you're starting to think of yourself in this way. So I have this hypnotherapist that has helped one of my ex-boyfriends quit smoking. And the first thing she did when he called her to quit smoking is she said, okay, we're going to set an appointment in 2 months. Not right away, not this week. She goes, but for the next 2 months, all I want you to do is tell yourself I am a non-smoker. And then we will meet, and then we will do the session. So first thing is he had to start identifying as a non-smoker. And guess what? When he got to the session and she was done, he never smoked again. And he'd been smoking for like 40 years, chronic smoker all day long, multiple packs. So for the first thing is to recognize yourself as something different. Shifting my frequency to 10K months, giving and receiving at a greater capacity. I help people get out of the 9-to-5 matrix for freedom of time, choice of my children's education, freedom of location. Awesome. I've just started identifying myself as a quantum leap coach. I'm a coach. What kind of coach? I help people make quantum leaps. Quantum leaps in health, because we do. Is this a quantum leap, you guys? Are people having quantum leaps in their health? Did you have a quantum leap in your health? Right? We are coaches of quantum leaps. So we are coaching people to have quantum leaps in their lives. Quantum leap in health, quantum leap in finances, because so much is possible. Anything is possible. Transformational catalyst. I am a transformational catalyst. Love that. Okay, so how we are identifying ourselves from our future point of view, knowing this unlimited potential of the future of this person who is outside of our scope. It's going to feel so big that it might even just feel unfamiliar, and that unfamiliar, our nervous system might be like, whoa, this is like too much sensation. This is too much energy. Like I can't handle that. So in my tradition, I was raised both Christian and I was raised Buddhist. But this concept of Tantra is a Buddhist concept, not the sexual Tantra, not the other ways that people associate Tantra. But the concept of Tantra is the concept that we are basically becoming like Jesus. We are basically elevating into Christ consciousness, which Buddhists call Buddha. And we are basically expanding our heart, learning to expand our heart so that we can actually handle more and more love. So we're like expanding our heart to the place that there's more and more love, and that there's actually potential to actually break through and come to enlightenment. And enlightenment is the complete capacity where the heart is no longer a container or a limit, but there's this capacity for like the most divine, incredible, like absolute love for all beings. Absolute divine love for all living beings. Altruism. That we get to a place of complete altruism where every single part of our life is dedicated to helping others. Okay? And that's what Jesus did. That's what Christ consciousness is. It's just being able to contain. So as we expand into our highest selves and our future selves, we are literally expanding our capacity for evolution of our mind, body, spirit. We're expanding our possibility. We are raising that vibration, and we begin to start to live in that higher vibration until we get used to it. And then we go a step further and live into that next higher vibration till we get used to it, right? So to get to that $10,000 month, we are going to have to crack open like a boat going through locks into each dam, and then get there until we like study our energy and we can like hang out with that frequency. And then we go to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. So the last Zoom, I hope you all listened to the replay of the last Zoom if you weren't here. But the last Zoom, we talked about, what was it? I like had a brain fart here. The last Zoom was all about telling your stories of success, right? Tuning into, oh yeah, Holy Hustle was Sarah and was Sarah's Zoom. But the last Zoom I did last week with us was about sharing your stories of success. What have you done that's successful in your life? Being a parent, graduating from high school, joining the swim team, having a nice relationship, graduating from college, having a job that you loved, learning to ice skate, learning to ride a bike. Like what, as you look at all the different ways that you have achieved success, this is how you coach, is by showing other people, this is how I had success with this thing. And every level of success, you're going to teach that on your lives. You're going to teach that on your social media, right? And so last week's assignment was to go onto social media and share where is something that you've had success, right? We're looking at the successes in our past life and our past, even past lives, and then we're also looking at our future and bringing in the success from our future. So Stephanie went live. She did her story. She did the assignment, and she had, what happened, Stephanie? I know you're like busy doing things, but you had some people reach out. What was it?
Well, so last Friday's teaching from you, Rachel, really just underscored again for me the necessity of telling my story of successfully healing my body of the appearance of cancer. And so I did a post on Instagram and I tagged Hope for Cancer Mexico, which is where I went in Mexico for an entire year. And they really affirmed for me that I could heal my body naturally. And I'm really grateful to them every day that I'm alive. And so anyways, they reposted my post on Transformation Tuesday, and I got like 30 plus new followers. I'm getting new followers every day on Instagram because of that post.
Beautiful. And are you reaching out to those new followers and saying hey and making that connection?
No, I'm just getting home from my vacation, but that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So the answer is I will do that.
There you go. All right. So the idea was there. We're going in lockstep, right? Up the channel, up through the dam. So you took the assignment, you coached, because that was the assignment, was really to be a coach in your social media, coaching people how to get to their next step by showing your next steps. How did I get to here? I'm coaching my social media audience how to get to success, whether it's riding a bike, whether it's healing myself of cancer, whatever it is, you're guiding people to that next step through your success. You're coaching on success, right? Every single one of us is a coach because every single one of us has learned something. Every single one of us has made a mistake and learned something. All of you have made a mistake and learned something. I've made a mistake and learned something. And so you have something to teach, right? You have something to teach. You have something to coach. And so we're positioning ourselves on social media as coaches. All right. I invite you to position yourself on social media as a coach by sharing what you know. I'm sure that each one of you has a notebook somewhere in your house that you took a class and you took down a bunch of notes and you have something to teach. You could go through all the notebooks in your house and literally find something to teach. I did Godspeed with Tori Washington. I've got all those notes right here. I must have like 20 pages of notes right here from Tori Washington. I've got the other class I'm in, Transcovery. I could coach on Transcovery on my social media. Coach on your inspiration. Take the inspiration from this call, whatever you're learning here, coach that. Okay, bring that into your social media world and coach on that. Okay, But what I'd like you to do is a little inspiration, a little journaling this week. Okay, so every week I'm gonna give you guys some journaling, some journaling assignments. All right, this is new. This is something that I really want to adopt. So I want you to write down what your limiting beliefs are, where they came from, who did you learn them from. I want you to look at all your beliefs, your limiting beliefs and your positive beliefs. What are your beliefs about life? Where do they come from? And then what's the next evolution of that belief? Simply by noticing what our beliefs are is going to help start to transform the energy. Just by recognizing where they are, recognize that where they came from, and then start to look at what might be another belief that can replace this belief, right? We're not trying to change our beliefs, we're trying to replace our beliefs, right? Where can I start to step into something new here? All right, and today is the first of the month. And so what do we do on the first of the month? On the first of the month, we are gonna write our action plan. So what I invite you to do is I'm gonna actually use the new boards app, which you guys are gonna be trained on, by the way, next Tuesday. Do not miss the company training. This is the most important training of the year. Cute little sugar. The most important training of the year is this coming Tuesday. This is our new onboarding app from Purium. And I'm going to use that app to send you guys in the group threads the action plan worksheet. But I want you all to print out multiple, not just one worksheet, but print out enough for a whole year. So you don't have to oh, well, I didn't print it out. I can't fill it out. Don't have any excuses for yourself. All right. Print out, go to the store and print wherever you need to go to print, but print out at least 12 of these action plan worksheets. Okay. And today, please fill out that worksheet. And I want you to upload it to the Superfood Social Team page and tag all of us, including Sarah. All you guys who are afraid to tag Sarah, please don't be. She's your upline. I've been tagging my upline since day one, since I was before I was even a consultant. I was tagging everyone in my upline. Okay? You want to be seen. Be the squeaky wheel. Be the one who gets the grease. Be the one who's getting seen by your upline. And share your inspiration. I am statement. I am claiming this month. These are my key players. This is how many points I have per day to get there. If you need help, ask your upline. We're here to help you get that action sheet done and posted in the Super Meet. We do this every first of the month. Every first of the month, first week of the month, we post our action plan with our inspiration, right? This is how we actually raise our frequency in the beginning of the month every month to actually do the things that we want to do, right? What's your plan this month? Are you going to have a launch Zoom? Are you going to have a healthy happy hour? Are you going to go live? Are you going to have social media presence? Are you going to ask one person to join you? Are you going to ask your one person on your chicken list? What are some areas of discomfort that you're willing to get into? Because remember, the person of your future makes you uncomfortable. Your unlimited expanded self in the future makes you uncomfortable. Do you know how uncomfortable I would have been 7 years ago if my future self on the cover of Bikini magazine and pro champion bodybuilder would have tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is what you're going to do"? I would have been like, "What? Oh, hell no, that's not for me. Oh, hell no, that's not for me." I'm so scared of that. It's terrifying. What? Your future self makes you uncomfortable. So get ready to start expanding into those little edges of discomfort so that you can start becoming her or him or them, right? Start stepping into this. What are you going to do that makes you uncomfortable? What is one thing you can do? Put in the chat. What is one thing you can do that makes it's in that the little edge of discomfort that's a little bit edgy for you, right? Where you're going to move into that edge knowing that it's going to bring you that expanded self. You're stepping into your expansion. Does anybody have any little discomfort, a little area, a little edgy for them? Okay, doing lives. Nancy. All right, hear you. Social media, connect with chicken list, posting about biz network marketing, There you go. Commit to regular posts, reels, work my stories, reels. Okay, reels are your all right, great. Everyone has the same discomfort. Everyone's uncomfortable on social media going live, yet you're all doing it, right? Just know you're not alone. It's like when you're a kid and you're like scared to jump off of the edge of the pool into the water, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I gotta jump into the water. Like there's something terrifying about just jumping into the water. You're like gonna hold your nose and you're like, right. I want you to like hold your nose and just do the thing and just go, I'm gonna do it even terrified. Like I'm gonna do this thing today, as terrified as I am, I'm gonna do it today, even though it's terrifying. Right? But allow yourself to discharge a terror. Don't just be in the terror, just go, I want you to run the house and go, ah! Woo! Like discharge, let that energy release. Like, ah, I'm so scared, I can't believe I'm gonna do this thing. Oh my god, I'm doing this thing. Ah, I'm gonna call my chicken list person. Let that energy go somewhere. Okay? Like just be scared and let yourself feel the feeling. Oh, my hair's getting all crazy. Feel the feeling, feel the feelings. Get into that discomfort zone and let yourself discharge, okay? In co-counseling, which is something I did for like 16 years, we called it act, decide, act, discharge, in that order. So you make a decision to do something, you act on it while discharging. You're discharging like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna do this thing. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. And have somebody help you. Have your partner or your kid or your friend just say, hey, help me do this thing, right? I'm totally terrified. Like I'm gonna hold my hand while I discharge. Ah! Be scared, okay? So I'm excited to see your action plans today. I want every one of us to post them. I'm going to post mine today. I'm going to do it in my tiny little lunch break in this workshop. I'm going to post my action plan. I'm going to tag all of you guys. I'm going to do the thing. All right. I am actually running this month. Okay. Running to Re-Rank Crown this month. And I want all of you to do it with me. Okay. I want all of you to be scared with me and let's just do the thing. So inviting that higher self in, that is you. That future self is friggin' you. Okay? It is you. Speak to that one. Get out of your comfort zone and let's do business. All right. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Rachel.
Thanks,
Bye,
Rach.
everyone. Let's
You're
have
welcome.
an amazing month.
And Nancy, yes, the action plan, Naomi or I can send it to you. I'm going to post it into the team threads in just a few minutes after I have to jump on this call. Bethany, I have to get onto a call. Okay. So we're going to jump onto this onto our day-long workshop. I'm going to be in that workshop all day, but I'll be sending stuff as needed. And Nancy, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm happy to go live with you. We can go live on my lunch break so we can do the thing. All right. Let's get you to director this month, Nancy. You can do it.
Is it hashtag April Abundance?
Oh, yes. Hashtag April Abundance. Thank you very much. And then yes, April Abundance. Hashtag April Abundance. And also hashtag Team Alchemy so I can find you.
Right on.
Okay?
Thanks, Rach. That was awesome.
You're welcome. Love you guys.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love
Grateful.
you.
Bye.
Mwah.